just in case anybody is actually wondering why I keep disappearing for long periods of time, it's usually either a lack of time for creating videos, or else a lack of properly fleshed out ideas, or else it's just plain old technical difficulties. For this particular absence, it was kind of a combination of all three. I might have a really good, actually fleshed out idea, but then all of a sudden I would have all these technical difficulties left and right, and my schedule's going from 0 to 60 in like 0.02 seconds. Or if technical conditions were actually working out so that I could actually make a video, or at least fumble my way through it, and I had some free time, then all of a sudden I would be completely out of ideas or just not have anything that was properly fleshed out. And then when I actually was able to get the ideas properly fleshed out, then my schedule would change, and then I would have to go running off someplace else, or else the weather would turn bad and I would have a lack of sunlight, which, in case you haven't figured this out, I don't actually have proper filming lighting. I use sunlight from the window. That is my light. So yeah, it's been real fun trying to get things rolling again with all this, and nothing is actually working out. So I am going to at least try to get as much stuff done during the days that things actually align and work out well for me, but I make no promises on anything actually being any good. Especially if the problem is technical difficulties or environmental conditions, in which case there's only so much I can do during editing to fix it, and if I can't refilm, I'm kind of screwed. So sorry in advance if this is worse than my usual crap. Sometimes technology just kind of hates me, as the cash register at work can kind of attest to. Oh yeah, that is one thing that just happened. I got a job! Right now I'm working part-time retail and hoping to get some volunteer work at a museum or something so that I can get some actual work experience in the field that I actually went to school for. Because trying to get paid museum work, what am I, crazy? I know I need at least 3 years of experience working in a museum to work in a museum. Okay, so long story short, job economy sucks. In all seriousness though, it's pretty cool. I get a decent employee discount on some nice work clothes, and assuming that I can get some extra time to volunteer, then I can spend my free time learning about my field and getting some work experience, so, that'd be pretty cool. Besides, it's not really like the lack of living wage pay is really going to affect me too much, because Boomerang Kid! So, at least my expenses are pretty minimal at this point, so that's pretty cool at least. Besides, to be perfectly honest, I haven't exactly had a huge amount of stuff to actually make videos on recently. I have been wanting to make, cutesy little vlogs about life in general, but not a huge amount has actually been happening in my life lately. It's basically been moving back to the States when my program ended, moving back in with my parents, becoming a Boomerang Kid, getting a job, taking on some new random hobbies and skills to keep myself from getting bored in my free time, trying to get some volunteer work, getting a gym membership because I'm ridiculously out of shape. A lot of it has been pretty boring, or else it's not really anything that I have anything to say on yet because it's still a new development in my life, and so there's just nothing to say. So sorry if you subscribed to this channel because you thought it was going to be some exciting travel or school-based channel, and you actually find out it's just a sad adult millennial trying to make their way through young adulthood without flailing around too much. I can at least report in when some epic flailing around happens, so y'all can be entertained by that at least. I really don't know what this channel is going to turn into in the future. I originally made it as part of a school project that I was working on back in undergrad. Then it kind of turned into a place I thought would be kind of nice to talk about life and school in general. Now that I'm out of school, I don't know. I guess anyone who wants to come along for the ride can find out with me. That's all for now. Bye.